can't convince me that these two ain't. Hola, it is I, Ty, your chaotic Goodie-Good. And thank y'all for coming back. We're here. We are here after how many months? 3 or 4 months of rewatching the Unwritten Rules and getting these episodes out to you all and going through Racey's story. We are at the final episode of the series. Now, we saw last week as Racey was, kind of going over her time working at that organization for the past 2 years. And, this comes after being denied her promotion. And so she took some time to kind of reflect on her optimism going into this situation with this job, even though she was dealing with microaggressions on the daily, and then her feeling unappreciated and not respected and not valued. And so by the end of that episode, Racey has a huge decision to make. And a lot of us have been there when it comes to making the decision to leave a place that is no longer serving you, that doesn't value you, that causes you grief. So I left my last job in February, and it wasn't that organization necessarily that was an issue. It was just me. I was ready to be done with the type of work I had been doing for 15 years because my life was making a shift in a certain direction, and what I was doing was no longer serving the purpose of my life at this stage. The job I had before that, though, I left because it was a toxic, hostile work environment full of toxic, hostile leaders where Black employees were mistreated, where it was a lot of performative allyship and activism, and where you left work feeling more tired than you did when you signed in. And it wasn't because of the work itself. It wasn't because of the clients. It was because of the several hoops you had to go through while trying to navigate as a Black person in a white work world. And that's the best way I can put it. So, like I mentioned, we are now at the final episode. And I'm going to get right into it because it's a long one. I may have to take a couple of breaks in between. But the final episode of the Unwritten Rules, episode 29, titled Thankful and Giving.
Anisha!
Have you heard from him? Oh, he's going to ruin this. I can't believe I protected him all of these years. And now he's going to influence the board to vote against this project. This is my legacy here.
She's talking about Brendan.
Don't worry, I've taken care of it.
You can't convince me that these two ain't.
What did you do?
Okay. Listen, I'm for it. And I like Kanisha's dress. That's pretty.
Hey, how are you? Racey! Hey!
See, Racey's whole demeanor is
I haven't
just...
seen you in the elevator in a while.
Yeah, I haven't really been coming in early and leaving late. I'm just punching in at 9.
Yep.
Punching out at 5,
I gotta say something about that real quick, because you know how, like, when you're in a relationship and you don't want to be with that person no more, you mentally check out before you actually break up or distance yourself. You're mentally just like, okay, whatever. It's like that with jobs too. Jobs that you are getting ready to quit, or your heart is just not in it, or you just want to be done. Instead of going above and beyond, instead of doing all the extra things and being extra helpful and staying late and helping out, you're like, oh, okay. Oh, bet. Okay. I'm not good enough for your VIP client, but I was good enough before she found out I was Black. Okay, bet. Oh, okay, cool. I'm not good enough for a promotion, but you're going to promote the incompetent girl who has only been in this position for a year and still doesn't know her job. Oh, okay, bet. And then what do you do after that? You check out. Oh, you're not getting no more from me than what is required. I'm going to come in when it's my time to come in. I'm going to clock out when it's my time to clock out. I'm Stanley from The Office in this bitch. You got get nothing more or nothing less. You just going to get my work. I'm in at 9. I'm out at 5. How you like that?
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
No.
How did you do this?
Do what?
All of this, deal with it. The being the only one, the politics and everything. To become CEO.
Racey, it is all just a game. And you just have to grab the ball and force everyone to play with you.
Come on.
And then hold on to that ball for dear life.
Yeah.
And I guess everyone has to play the game, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Woo! There was so much subtext and so much black conversation happening in that scene.
How was your interview?
It was okay, but of course they're all just okay.
Okay, she's
And no one's
interviewing.
offered me a job.
See?
What happened for you?
Yeah, I feel like I'm overqualified to be a manager. And although I've done director work here, I can't find a director job because I don't have a director title anymore. Oh, it's so frustrating.
Yep.
Don't worry, you'll find the perfect job.
Yeah, like that even exists.
You need to find out what you're really passionate about and just
Do it. That's it. She gives good advice.
Annabelle's right. Why am I looking for another job doing the exact same thing I'm doing? I hate
That you hate.
right. Because as Mama always says, money don't grow on trees, you know.
Her mom must be a boomer because, listen, that's definitely boomer parent mentality. My parents are boomers. Well, my dad was. He passed. But they were born in the 50s. And so the way that they came up and the mindset that they had is very different than what's going on here and now. I don't think they ever could have dreamed or imagined that people could really make a living off of being an internet influencer or starting a business, whatever that business may be. For them, especially my dad, because he drilled this into all of us. You get your education, you go to school, pay off your student debts so they don't garnish your wages, which they garnished his wages. Which, by the way, Biden, while you're still in office, could you knock off this little $6,000 debt I still have with student loans, please? Like, could you just pull it out of your pocket and just cover that for me before you leave? Anyway, so it was go to college, you get a job in your field after college, you work that job, and that job is going to pay you, good money. The most I've made I study sociology, and with sociology, you can go into an array of areas, and I worked mostly in casework, social work. And I'm not turning down my nose at nothing. I'm very grateful for my experience. I'm grateful for the people I met. I'm grateful for the people that I've helped. And I'm grateful for the income I brought in, but it wasn't buku bucks. Like, the most I was making this last job that I left, I was bringing in like maybe between 47 to 50 a year, which, okay, is not bad. It's a living. But it's not the big buku bucks that I believed I would have after graduating college. And then again, like buying a house in the 80s and 90s like my parents did is very different buying a house in this day and age. So I don't think they really thought of inflation or any of that. But I agree with Annabelle. Find out what it is you like, what you can see yourself doing, what you want to do, what you're good at, and do that. Why apply to all these places doing the same thing that you essentially really don't like, and you may run into the same bullshit?
God, I love community service day.
Jessica
It is so much
taking
better
selfies.
to give than to receive.
She wants to be seen
Especially
giving.
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, some of us are actually giving, and others are just taking advantage of the day off.
Like, really?
Oh, since you've been working so hard, and we're gonna be here all day, I'm giving you a snack.
What is that, watermelon?
Well, no, thank you. I don't eat watermelon.
Racey. She's like, I'm not giving into your stereotype.
People have to
Watermelon's
live in
good.
conditions. So poor and hopeless. I have to go and make sure everything's set up for the dedication. Do you want to help?
Yeah, give her something to do.
I'm not sure what to do.
It's really easy.
You just
All you have to
pass
do is
out the
take
food,
dinners
stupid.
And give them to the people in the line.
Wow, what a thought.
Okay.
He has one.
He's got one.
She's so incompetent at everything. Oh, here go this
Happy
heifer.
Thanksgiving.
No, happy Thanksgiving.
This isn't sweet potato pie.
It's pumpkin.
He's so real for that. Whoever this baby is, man, he probably a grown up by now, but he's so real for that. Fuck ain't here with your pumpkin pie. Black people eat sweet potato. And Racey tried not to laugh.
Never satisfied.
These people.
You know, I cannot believe that she brought our company into this dangerous environment.
Dangerous.
Well, this is the hood, Gracie.
I'm from the hood, you guys.
Yeah, but you're not like normal people from the hood.
Can people please stop telling me that I'm not normal? What's not normal is losing yourself and pretending not to like watermelon or fried chicken because you don't want to play into the stereotype that all black people love watermelon and fried chicken.
Right. Eat that watermelon, girl.
That is so fucking good.
Good.
It's just irresponsible to bring the company here. I know Brendan was against this.
Girl, shut up.
Where is Brendan?
He should be here by now. You know, there are just so many terrible factors when you come into an area like this.
Girl, stop talking. See, she would have got punched in her face a
Crime,
long time ago talking
Drugs, Ebola. This is a predominantly African American community. That disease started in Africa. It's only a matter of time before they start crossing the border to get treatment here. And where do you think they're gonna live?
to me. She should have had several
matter of time
lawsuits
before it's an
against her by
epidemic
now. She should have been fired. She should have had several
I need to go
grievances
wash my hands.
by now. It's pumpkin pie, sir. Oh no. Ray Shanisha. Oh, I guess she's getting along better with her.
Well, my foundation has been working with Kanisha to acquire
Kanisha.
community center. We've been acquiring property in the area for the neighborhood refurbishment.
Like, I don't even like the way she
You know,
like pets
I
her
was
and strokes her.
just
I don't like that.
telling Racey about the importance of community service. And I am so excited to be part of such an amazing organization.
Performative. Mm-hmm.
I'm Kathy Roberts.
Louise Walsh.
It is such a pleasure to meet you.
I'm sure it is.
I'm very familiar with your family's foundation. How do you two know each other?
Oh, she's dating my boy, Will.
See, look at this. Keeps touching her, stroking her hair. I don't
Fine,
like
cutting
that.
shop. I will see you in a couple of days. Yes, at Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to it.
Good luck, girl.
Nice to have met you, Karen.
Nah, ha, ha, ha. Nice to have met you, Karen.
Racey. I didn't know you were dating.
None of your business. That's another thing. A lot of black, we don't share our personal lives. And that goes back to episode, what was that? Episode 2, where Lisa was talking about having 2 STDs and wanting to know about Racey making an appointment with the gynecologist. We don't share our personal business. And it's for good reason. Because y'all use that shit against us. That's why we don't tell y'all shit. That's why we're very careful about what we say. That's why we don't let y'all accept y'all Facebook friend requests. You don't need to know nothing about my personal life. And if I do share anything, it is very surface level. But I'm not sharing who I'm dating, what I'm doing, where I'm traveling. It's none of your business.
There are so few dinners. I'm gonna go get some more.
Is that pumpkin or sweet potato?
Girl, it's pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin? Really? You're gonna try to give black people pumpkin?
Hey, babe.
Hi.
How was your day?
Oh my gosh.
He know how his
Kathy
mom
was
is.
shocked that I knew the Mrs. Walsh and that I was even dating.
Wait, what? Your coworkers don't know about me?
No.
My coworkers don't know anything about my personal life. I don't talk to them like that. We are not friends. We're more like associates.
You're so guarded. You spend 8 hours a day, every day with him. But I've not come up not even in one conversation?
No.
No, I mean, Annabelle knows about you.
The people
And
she wants to know
Derek
knows.
and, Peter.
Who's Peter?
Just this guy from work.
Her work husband.
I'm so excited
We
about
haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, my mother cannot wait to introduce
Ray,
Shanisha to the entire family.
Oh, no.
I can't wait for you to meet everyone.
Get out, girl. Get out.
And this year, I really have something to be thankful for.
Who are you with?
You. Alright, I gotta go. I got associates from work that I gotta go meet for drinks that actually know all about you.
Okay.
Like, he's cool.
Bye, babe. Have fun.
But if his whole family is like the mom, get out.
I'm telling you, man, that's what's going on.
Oh, come on.
Why would they even come down here? You already know.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I hope he apologized to her.
Derek seems to think that this community service project is actually a conspiracy for the man to take over the neighborhood.
No, gentrification is a
She's
thing.
doing this so she could better the community.
Just like all the other white corporations who come down here and buy up the property in the area.
Yeah, but this place could use a facelift.
But it's just the pilgrims and
But even when they do give places a facelift, because I used to live, if anyone's familiar with, Buffalo area, I used to live in the Perrys. The Perrys is up the street from the casino, from Canal Side, from the arena. It's like right there. And so they're doing all this construction to make all these new apartment buildings and everything else, which is cool. But they're not doing it for the niggas. They're not doing it for y'all. They will push y'all out. They will push y'all out because they're not building their nice apartment buildings in the heart of downtown Buffalo, near downtown nightlife and the Key Bank Arena and Canal Side and the casino for y'all niggas just to hang out. So that's the thing. That's the issue I have with gentrification. It's never for the actual people who live in that neighborhood who could benefit from it. It's to push those people out and to bring in white people with money. but then where do the other people go?
What? Look, they pushing their way in and claiming the entire community center. I mean, it's gonna be changes soon.
Yeah, change for the better.
Man, they already got rid of the monkey bars for safety reasons. What's a park without monkey bars? Huh?
Yeah, parks are very different now.
That is right.
You know, a year ago, I would have thought Derek was crazy. But today, I don't even know anymore.
And you hate to see the state of affairs. You hate to see your people being downtrodden and suffering and in need, and you have people and entities that take advantage of them. It's really sad to see. My one former organization, as much as they say they care about black people, they sure as hell don't know how to treat the black people that actually work for them. Oh, but they'll perform. They'll put all kinds of programs together, and they'll put all kinds of little statements on their website and everything. Blank blank for Black Lives. But do y'all really care? Do y'all really care about what's going on with us? What was that Doughboy said at the end of Boys in the Hood?
Either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the hood.
And that shit is real. And it's true even to this day.
Gentlemen, I cannot tell you how excited every one of us at the Walsh Foundation is to have found the perfect partner for the revitalization of this neighborhood. We are going to build it bigger.
Kathy
we are
is
going
just
to
so
build
evil.
it
Look at her just
better.
sitting back there looking mad.
This is a new world for Hancock. And I am so proud to introduce a woman who is responsible for this monumental day. Ladies and gentlemen, let me please introduce to you Miss Kanisha Jackson.
Kanisha.
Thank you. This is such a special time. Not just for the Hancock community, but for our company. When I became CEO, one of my goals was to establish this company as a service for all communities. I believe that no matter our positions, our backgrounds, our
She's
walk
like
of
a
life,
child, like pouting.
we all have something to contribute. And I think today, that has been proven.
And Kanisha's trying to do a lot of good.
This Thanksgiving, we all have so much to be thankful for. I am thankful for everyone who has made this day possible. Yes? I am thankful for the bright future of this community center. And I am so very thankful that we could all come together on this Thanksgiving holiday on one accord to give back and celebrate together.
All right, ribbon cutting.
I'm thankful for a day off and not dealing with Satan, Pam Clayton.
I'm thankful for this sweet watermelon. This is the spot.
I am so thankful that my Will is so happy. I hope I get a cute grandbaby.
See what I mean?
With an afro.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm thankful that Be Free is going to be watching these fools.
I'm thankful for Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, okay.
I have to get out of here.
Estoy agradecida de que no destruí todo.
Oh. She kept something around. That Annabelle is smart, man.
Why would somebody send me Brendan's birth certificate?
Oh. What could it possibly say?
Did you see this about Brendan?
How could he do this to us?
Look, Kanisha knows what's up.
I'm thankful for my crooked ass family.
Ooh.
I don't want to play anymore. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't want to play anymore. Because I don't think I could ever win this
Girl.
game.
Truly.
I'm tired of playing by the same rules even though the fields have changed. I'm done being tackled and fouled. I want a fair chance to climb the ladder without the weight of the ball. I want to be able to be average and still win a championship.
Come on.
I want to create my own rules. I want to win.
Yes.
But I'm thankful. I'm thankful that they pushed me to always play above average. I'm thankful for the constant reminders of my weaknesses because it has made me a stronger player. I'm thankful that I'm different.
Yes.
I'm thankful that we can now make the choice to finally walk off the field.
That's
and start
it.
Our own
That's
game.
it. You don't have to stay where you're not happy. She looks good. And I like that she's wearing a scarf.
Hey, Racey.
Hey, I thought you were bringing Lizzie to Community Service Day. What happened?
Yeah, I was going to, but we got lost, and it was a little scary.
Girl,
so
please. I'm so sick
we
of her.
just went
Get
to
that black
community
baby
pennies
out of that
instead.
bitch's house.
But I really wanted Lizzie to come so she could, you know.
No, I don't know. Hey, I thought
looks
you went
different.
home for the holidays.
I was going to, but all the flights were canceled, so I'm gonna be spending Thanksgiving alone in my apartment.
Well, I'm spending Thanksgiving with my boyfriend's family, so.
You have a boyfriend?
Yep.
Don't be mad.
Well, you can come to my house. We're having a soul food Thanksgiving for Lizzie.
Soul food.
Don't be
Greens,
impressed by that.
cornbread, stuffing, potato salad, and
Sweet potato pie.
No, we're having pumpkin.
Oh, I forgot. Peter's down.
Well, I have to go talk to Kathy about something, so, excuse me.
So really, you're sold no
Yes.
sweet
Oh.
potato pie. It's okay. What time should I?
I really need to talk to you, Kathy.
Yesterday was such a wasted day.
All she does
But
is
you
complain.
left early.
I had to get out of there. I didn't feel safe.
We have more reason to be cautious and feel unsafe in your neighborhoods than you ever will be in ours. This is the thing. Like I said, I live in a black neighborhood. I've lived in black neighborhoods my entire life. But when I see a wayward white person in my black ass neighborhood, I'm not like, ooh, we gonna fuck her up. I'm just like, what the fuck she doing over here? Why's that white boy over here? And then I go back to my business. I go back to minding my business. Because, all right. But whenever we are in y'all neighborhoods, we are given the third degree about why are you here? Can I help you? Is there something you're looking for? What do you want? There have been black people who have been harmed and killed just for being in the wrong white neighborhood. I remember I worked with a family that lived out in one of the suburb areas of the city. And this was like it was the orange one's first presidency. And you see the flags kind of, up and down the street. And I remember feeling a little uneasy, but I'm like, it's all good, I'm here for a reason. Work badge and everything. And I'm still stopped and asked, what I'm doing there and how can they help me. And it's like asking me for my freedom papers in order to move about. You know, y'all for some reason feel the need to constantly police Black people and Black bodies and what we do with our autonomy. So, like I said, we have more reason to be nervous, cautious, or scared being in a predominantly white area than y'all ever do being in a predominantly Black area.
I wanted to talk to you.
I need to talk to you too, Kathy.
I have been thinking about your future here.
Speaking of my future.
Oh, has she?
I just feel awful about the whole promotion mix-up.
She changed her tune when she found out
here, and
that Racey knows that woman.
Absence on the Pam Clayton account.
Speaking of me not getting my promotion,
I just want you to know I'm fighting for you.
Fighting? For me?
Yes, Racey, I know that I can be hard on you sometimes, but I really do appreciate all of your hard work here.
No, she don't. No, she don't.
You are the best
Don't fall for it, Racey.
to happen to this department in a long time. We were wrong to ignore that. You deserved that promotion, and I am going to see to it that you get what you deserve.
Thank you. Interesting that Kathy's had a change of heart since she found out my connection to Mrs. Louise Walsh.
Yep.
But she's a day late and $2 short.
$2 short. Come on.
What did you want to talk to me about?
Well, I wanted to say I really appreciate everything that you just said so much. But it's time for me to move on, Kathy. I'm turning in my 2 weeks' notice.
That's my girl.
Well, if that's what you think is best for you.
It is.
Yep.
Since you're abandoning us like this, I'm not sure what kind of reference I can offer.
Girl, please.
Did you hear?
We don't care about your
Brendan's
reference.
passing.
Oh. Do y'all know what that means?
Passing what?
So the other series that's also on the channel, the YouTube channel that Unwritten Rules comes on, is called Genkati, Genkati. It's another series called Everything I Did Wrong in My 20s. And the protagonist of that series is actually Kanisha's sister. And we find out not only because she said Brendan's passing. So passing is basically, for those of you who don't know, passing is something that mostly happened like in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, probably earlier than that, where a light-skinned Black person could sometimes pass for being white. And so a lot of them would do that for different reasons. Some people would do it out of self-hatred, but some people did it for survival. So if y'all need to learn more about passing, maybe watch the movie Passing. I believe that's on Netflix, as well as Jazzman's Blues, because they cover passing as well. Brendan was passing, meaning Brendan is actually a Black man. He is a very light-skinned Black man who has been, in the 21st century, carrying himself as a white man.
A white man? No!
So all the times they're like, oh, Brendan's vision, and Brendan this and Brendan that. Brendan's a nigga, y'all. And Brendan is actually Kanisha's half-brother. That gets revealed. Sorry for that spoiler, but that gets revealed in the Everything I Did Wrong in My 20s series. I suggest y'all watch that too. It's really good. I probably won't cover that on my channel. And if I do, it'll be a little ways off because I have other series that I want to tackle. But yeah, Brendan's Black, y'all.
Dear Kathy, I've given this company 2 years of my talent. Since my labor has not been appreciated, compensated, or valued, the time has come for me to exit the field.
Yep.
Thank you for teaching me the unwritten rules of the corporate game. They have made me wiser. They've made me stronger.
Yes.
They've made me realize that I am not normal. I'm different, and that doesn't hinder me from growth, but normal will. It's time for me to be rewarded for my hard work, so I've decided to pursue my passion instead of continuing to give my heart to
and
this
they're trying to say that
department.
Racey wrote that book.
It's
That's the
time
original
to take
book
back my soul
that the series is
and
based off
create
of.
my game with my own rules. I am resigning from my position as of 2 weeks from today.
And you walk out feeling so
Sincerely,
light.
Raishanisha Jones.
You go, girl. Rule number 28. A black coworker knows when it's time to step out of the game. Yeah, we do. Thank you, Asha Davis. Thank you, Kim Williams. Rest in peace, Lynn Ross. This was amazing. And I'm actually, I gotta take a break. I'm gonna end this by reading a portion of my resignation letter when I left the department where I had that canker sore of a director who recently got fired. So stay tuned for that. Okay, y'all. So before I conclude this series, because this was really important for me to cover, and I covered all 3 seasons over the past 3.5 months, and the subject matter is still relevant. It's still stuff that Black employees go through, and I fear it's going to be even harder for us in the coming years. And, you know, I'm really grateful to Kim Williams for not only writing the book, but bringing this series to light. A lot of people still go back, like I have, and rewatch it and relate to it and feel less alone in dealing with it. And so before I concluded, I wanted to read something that I wrote because, as I have mentioned in several videos, I am in the process of writing a book. My book is going to be about my experiences in the work field since I was 14 years old, and specifically my experiences dealing with a hostile work environment. And the book is titled The Woman in the Back: How I Almost Became My Worst Self at the Best Organization. And I pulled up a couple of things that I'm going to include in my book, emails I sent to myself when I was getting ready to leave the organization. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's kind of long, but I do have a couple of snippets I want to read. So remember, I referenced my former canker sore of a director who recently got fired. Before I left her department, I wrote my letter of resignation, and I sat down with her and my supervisor and went over my letter, read it. And in that letter, I called her out for her behavior. I called her out for favoring her friends in the office, even though they were dead wrong. I told her to her face that she's not an ally because she likes to use her Black child to give her some kind of credibility with Black people. And so I just kind of want to read the final couple of paragraphs to that. When deciding to finally initiate this meeting and gather my words, I asked myself, what am I hoping to gain from this interaction? Do I want an apology? Do I want to see changed behaviors? But I realized that I simply just want to tell you at least once how your words, actions, and inactions have affected me, as I fear any apology I receive will be insincere, and I have yet to see any real changed behavior in all of this time. But hopefully, after this, there will be, for the sake of the team. In conclusion, after 4 years in this department, I believe it is time for me to move on. Being here does not serve to protect my mental health and well-being. I do look forward to continuing to serve families and educate people about the importance of racial equity and inclusion in a different capacity at this organization. I've learned so much in my time as my former position, and will miss my clients dearly. I implore you to look inward and to take this call in as an opportunity to increase your knowledge and make the needed changes so that no one else has to feel this way. Thank you for your time, and I hope we can at least be cordial while I complete my duties. Left her program, moved on to another program. The leader in that program was an older Black woman, and I thought, okay, things are going to be a little bit better. But this woman did not know her job. She was jealous of me. And so she made things unnecessarily difficult in the office. And she was talking shit behind my back. And it was just becoming more and more hostile. It was a lot going on. And I finally decided I'm leaving this agency altogether. And so this was my exit letter that I wrote to her supervisor. And I think it did eventually make it to HR. The past 2 years has been so difficult for me, riddled with anxiety, depression, hurt feelings, being devalued, invalidated, patronized, alienated, dogged, racially discriminated, ignored, unsafe, uncomfortable, exploited, silenced, not taken seriously, antagonized, disregarded, and downright disrespected. I have seen what is behind the curtain of this agency, and it is ugly. There is a true leadership problem that is not being addressed. For all you say you all want to do as an agency for the community, you are forgetting that your staff are part of that community, and we, especially your Black staff, will continue to be hurt if these issues are not addressed effectively and soon. It's too late for me, as it is for some other Black women colleagues who have already left. You all have the power to affect real change, but it must start from this agency as a whole and how it treats people. I am not happy with my treatment. I have PTSD from my time here in the past 2 years and have to now be extra cautious when ensuring that I don't enter into another work situation similar to this one. I can truly, honestly, and with a straight face say that name of the agency has made me my worst self. Y'all can read between the lines. And I am looking forward to taking this time away from the agency to heal and recover. But please, one last word of advice. Value the voices of your workers and change how you address the well-known issues that exist in this organization before your credibility gets called into question. I don't know if they've done that. I don't really keep in touch with too many people who might still be there. I don't know if things have changed. I kind of doubt it. And so you will find those letters in my upcoming book. And I want to close out this video with reading a few excerpts from the original text that the Unwritten Rules is based on by Kim Williams, 40 Hours in an Unwritten Rule, Diary of a Nigger, Negro, Colored, Black, African American Woman. Normal is never forced to understand different. However, different is always struggling to become normal. Over the years, I've wondered, why do we aspire to be like them? Who made them the role models? We're just as great as the next group. We're no more or no less, but for some reason, we're constantly wondering why we have 4 quarters instead of a single paper bill, not understanding that everyone has the same value, and also not realizing that paper tears. What else do I have to say? Oh yeah, live without regret. I've grown too old to wonder what if or should've or could've. Now I'm just concentrating on am. I am struggle. I am sacrifice. I am courage. I am minority. I am frustration. I am progress. I am victory. I am freedom. I am confusion. I am anger. I am impatience. I am hope. I am growth. I am human. I am culture. I am beauty. I am unique. I am success. I am talent. I am intelligence. I am strength. I am confidence. I am proud. I am professional. I am wisdom. I am purpose. I am choice. I am past. I am present. I am future. I am proof. I am nigger. I am Negro. I am colored. I am black. I am African American. I am different. I am equal. I am worthy. I'm a nigger, Negro, colored, black, African American woman. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Stay tuned for my next few videos of the year. Be taking a little bit of a break in January. And then I'll see y'all with new videos in the new year. Thank y'all for supporting me.